So earlier today, these came in. The Irish Xtreme bandanas by Pro Wrestling Tees. As you can see, they came out looking pretty nice. Can't wait for them to go on sale at shows. Should be a hot seller, but you can still get them at prowrestlingtees.com/Irish Xtreme.
So, just leaving the tanning salon. As you can see yesterday, my bandanas, the custom bandanas that was made by Pro Wrestling Tees. The bulk order came in. As you can see, they're looking pretty good. I actually used one of them today at work for my face mask to help stop the spread of COVID-19, because we all got to do our parts to do it. That way wrestling can come back. That was the good note of yesterday. As you can see, the flyer that I posted at the beginning of this episode, that was the show in Arizona that I worked. And as you guys know, Crime Time also worked it. So Shad Gaspard, he was there also. Backstage at that show, JTG, Shad, and Killer Cross, now Karrion Kross, they were, out of the big name wrestlers, they were three of the most approachable. And Shad, I'm saying it like he's alive because we're all praying for a miracle. We know how the search is going currently right now. We know how the search is going, and definitely hoping for a miracle, because he's a great guy. The fact that he's like saved my son first, definitely hoping for a miracle. This is one that hits anybody who's met him. This is hitting us all hard. All of us who have met him, talked to him, because he's a great guy, and definitely hitting us hard. Definitely hoping for a miracle. But the way it's looking, not gonna say anything, but definitely my thoughts and prayers are to it. Shad and his family. Definitely a crazy moment. He's touched so many lives, not just at WWE, but in the independents, myself included. Touched so many lives. A great guy, and as you can see, great father, great family man. Definitely hoping for a miracle here. But today, not just a tanning, but dropped off my orange lawn tights to the sublimation shop to get the green design, green lettering put in, and that'll be something brand new, something looking sharp and great for the Irish Xtreme. Definitely looking to see how that turns out. Even the lady at the sublimation shop could tell the difference between the thickness. Same material, but for some reason it's thicker. But yeah, definitely looking forward to see how that turns out. But thoughts and prayers out to Shad. Now on my way home to do my workout. So, This morning, everybody came across the bad news that Shad Gaspard's body washed ashore. So it was found, was confirmed. At least it brings closure to his family, and of course prayers go out to them. Again, was lucky enough to have met him at a show that we both worked. So I was fortunate for that. On brighter side, we are 10 days away from RCW May Massacre, the No Fans live stream show where Hood Xtreme, myself, the Irish Xtreme, and Jay Zilla go against Military Muscle in a street fight, defending our RCW Tag Team Championships. All in all, the show should be a good show. Should be a good show. Those watching it should enjoy it. Pretty nice stat card for the most part. Hopefully, last night the podcast episode with the Irish Xtreme did not air. Unfortunately, it was with Jason Lee. So hopefully tonight the show airs for me for my episode. But the interview went great. Talk about the street fight coming up, talk about May Massacre coming up, talk about the return of wrestling, talk about the horrible guys' promos. They just are horrible all around. But that being said, we are getting ready. Everybody's getting ready. 10 days away from the return of Colorado Pro Wrestling. And hopefully our show can show the rest of the counties that, hey, pro wrestling can be done. So let's get them back to doing what they do. It's sad that we are pumped, we are excited to get back into something that gives us pain, hurts us. You know, it's not for the weak, but we love the pain. We want to get back in there. So still getting ready for that. Now on my way home to get a workout in and continue getting ready for the show. 10 days away. So today I'm leaving right now the tanning salon. Got another tan in this week. Today, as I showed you, or actually yesterday, I should say, but I just showed you the promotional ad for it. I'm going to try to get this out so those who are watching can still hop in on the sale. But it's the ProWrestlingTees.com Memorial Day Sale. Use the code word Memorial, get 20% off on all products on the website, including at the Irish Xtreme store or the Jay Zilla store. As I showed you my new advertisement picture that shows my shirt and my bandana on it. It looks great. A guy named Mitch Norton that does Norton Designs, he did it. Great work. Already I got a few sales, you know. That's big. That's money in my pocket. Got a few sales with this Pro Wrestling Tees sale going on. So it's huge. Big. it's a whole weekend of people getting 20% off. So that's going on. Also, I got something from Walmart. It's to go with something else that I got for the street fight. Probably going to show it next week's episode because it'll be leading into a street fight. Because I do not want my opponents to see what it is. Want it to be a surprise whenever I pull it out, and I beat them down with it. It's bring back something that I had gotten that I used back whenever I was just the Xtreme Ronnie Claude before I became the Irish Xtreme. Whenever I had this aggressive streak that would come out, I used this whenever the side of me was the side that ran things. Before I took this side of me and I locked it down deep inside, I got rid of what I'm bringing back. But now that I got put through the table, now that I've been feeding off of it, now that what's been locked deep inside has come out, what I used to have is now reborn. Is now brought back, but newer and better, and it's gonna bring a lot of pain to Military Muscle Connection. It's gonna bring a lot of pain to our opponents on the street fight. Again, I'll show you next week on the street fight episode. But as for now, go on ProWrestlingTees.com. 20% off when you use the code Memorial. And again, it's gonna be awesome. I sold quite a few shirts already. Getting ready to sell some more shirts. Again, Pro Wrestling Tees. So late last night, the world got the news that Hana Kimura passed away, age 22. She was the female wrestler in Japan and Stardom. She was on the reality show in Japan, Terrace Place. They had recently showed an episode of her yelling at another cast member. And people started messaging her, sending her hate messages online. Messages called for her death and just all sorts of cyberbullying. Earlier yesterday, she had posted tweets that not gonna get into them, but definitely cry for help. Tweets came in that showed that someone had gotten to her in time. Friends were reaching out. Asuka was reaching out. But apparently it wasn't enough, and it wasn't early enough. Cyberbullying is real. It hurts people. It definitely needs to stop. And for those that are going through depression that need someone to talk to, just know I'm here to listen. You can even reach out through my comments on here. It's very sad and didn't need to happen. If people would just realize that words do hurt. Moving on to that, moving on to lighter notes, AEW Double or Nothing is tonight. Should be a fun pay-per-view. I'm wearing the AEW Double or Nothing I watched from home t-shirt. On the back it has today's date. It says, I watched from home because I can't leave my house. It's like WWE did. It's a fun shirt about the situation that so I'm wearing the shirt, gonna open up my last bottle of a little bit of the bubbly and watch the pay-per-view. Should be a fun one, especially that Stadium Showdown, the Inner Circle versus the Elite. It should definitely be an entertaining match. Also, remember, I'm going to post this in time for you guys to catch the sale still. But all this weekend, the Memorial Day Sale on Pro Wrestling Tees. Again, my Irish Xtreme stuff is on there. The new bandana is on there. Just use the code MEMORIAL and 20% off of everything. Sold a few shirts on there. About to sell a new deal that I'm going to do at shows with the Neon Lights t-shirt and the matching bandana. Gonna do a deal, if you bundle it together, take $5 off. About to do the deal today. Former co-worker is gonna come to my shoe job and get hers, but the rest of the people can see that deal at shows. But again, watch what you say to people. Words do hurt, and if anybody needs to talk to anybody, I'm here for you. Love you all. So for our merchandise, go to www.prowrestlingtees.com/Irish Xtreme or www.prowrestlingtees.com/Hoodzilla Inc. and get these fabulous t-shirts.